Petty is out in front at the line. Walter to the inside. Petty wins it.
Ken is the last great American storyteller. I don't think we'll see the likes of Ken Squier again. We're going to miss him.
Michigan this afternoon.
Vermont native, renowned motorsports broadcaster, NASCAR Hall of Famer, but above all, a humble man.
He was larger than life, but never acted that way. He was just a real down-to-earth guy and treated everybody the same.
His speech was all about other people in the class and other people he'd covered. And he didn't think he should go in the Hall of Fame because he thought it should be about competitors.
Dale.
How about that ride? How about it?
Ken Squier, considered by many as the greatest racing broadcaster of all time, died at his home in Vermont Wednesday night. Since then, the memories and tributes have been pouring in.
They say don't meet your heroes, right? That's the cliche, but Ken was definitely one of your heroes that you could meet.
This morning we did a 2-hour show about Ken, and if Ken were here, he would have been upset that we put the spotlight on him.
Dream big.
At a national level, Ken Squier put NASCAR on the map, helping land a deal with CBS to put the Daytona 500 on air for the first time ever in 1979, a race that featured some of his most famous calls.
And there's a fight between Cale Yarborough and Donnie Allison. The tempers overflowing. They're angry. They know they have lost.
He had an incredible ability to do the radio broadcasting and paint the picture, which radio does. And on the television side, you put captions under pictures.
Mike Joy standing by with Ned Jarrett and Buddy Baker.
The way he could turn a phrase and the way he could get people to care about the drivers, respect them as athletes, and look up to them as heroes was just masterful.
To win this race over 500 miles.
Squier would broadcast races at NASCAR's top level for decades, and in 2018 was one of 4 non-competitors to date to be inducted into NASCAR's Hall of Fame.
Had it not been for Ken, I think it would have taken until, 1990 or so, when cable networks ESPN and TNN and TNT duked it out for TV rights, before NASCAR racing found a place on television.
Yeah, I had fun with it, that's for sure.
But at a local level, Squier and his family have been important to Vermont for nearly a century. His father, Lloyd, first owned WDEV Radio in Waterbury in 1931 and passed ownership on to Ken in 1979. And in Barrie, Ken founded Thunder Road in 1960, owning it up until just a few years ago.
It was like talking to your friend, you know. Ken was... The best way to describe Ken is he's one of us. Ken was always, even after he sold the Thunder Road, he was always trying to bring it up to the next level.
I'm in the booth calling the race, and next to me is the guy that was, you know, the inspiration to a lot of youth in the 1980s when it came to NASCAR, and you don't appreciate it at the time.
Here they are for third. At the stripe, it will be Jarrett.
While he would never brag, boast, or even acknowledge his greatness, Ken Squier's impact on Vermont and the racing world can't be overstated.
Definitely some pressure to have the polish on, so that Ken will be happy with it as well. And now I know he'll be watching every one. So
He certainly had a full plate, but devoted his full attention to whatever was the task at hand. And every time I was with him, I learned.
Ken Squier was 88 years old. Matt Holderman, ABC 22 News.
Vermont Governor and 3-time Thunder Road champion Phil Scott calls Squier a true Vermont legend and a friend. Scott says he will remember Squier through his devotion to the entire Green Mountain State. In a statement, the governor wrote, quote, "I will always cherish the memories of all the time we spent together and be thankful for his mentorship, humor, creativity, and passion."